So we're going to start by talking about, can you guys all show me how are molecules of a solid packed? Okay, who wants to go ahead and raise your hand and tell me, so Calvin, show me how molecules are packed. Okay, so who wants to describe? What are some of the things we can say about a solid? Jada.
A solid has low energy.
Okay, good, so it's low energy. What else, Tyson?
A solid stays the shape it is.
Awesome, so it stays in that same shape. What else, Shayla?
It has no space between.
No space between particles, awesome. What else, Dom?
It has a compact structure.
It has a very compact structure, right? We can't necessarily squeeze it down to be something else. If a brick will always be a brick. Can't.
It can't take the shape of any other container.
Okay, good. We can't go put that brick into a really small circle, right? Awesome. What else, Ajay?
A definite volume.
A definite volume. Great. What else?
A definite shape.
A definite shape, right? A brick, unless we take some kind of power to it, it's going to stay a brick. And what else can I?
The molecules are tightly packed together.
Okay, good. So the molecules are tightly packed together. Ajay, you want to add something?
Eight is an H2O. H2O freezes at 0 Celsius.
Okay, good. And then so if we're talking about solids, now show me, what does a liquid look like? So let's show me first. Calvin, go ahead and show us, what does a liquid look like? Okay, good. And what are some things that we can say about a liquid? We'll just go around, and I'll start this way this time. So John, go ahead.
It has no definite shape or definite volume.
Awesome. No definite shape, but a definite volume. What else, Jada?
It has medium energy.
Okay, good. So there's medium energy, right? So here there was no energy. Here there's going to be some medium energy. We're going to come to you, okay? We're going to just go around right now. Connect.
It takes the shape of this container.
Good. So I can pour water into a water bottle, or into a bowl, or on a plate, and it'll take the shape of whatever's holding it. Awesome. What else?
Have some space.
Some space in between the particles. Good. Anyone else want to add something? Go ahead.
Yes. Lots of space.
So we remember, it's not lots of space because a gas is going to have a lot of space, but what can we say about the space in a liquid? Awesome, it has enough space, right? It has enough space for it to move around. Did you want to add something?
Here, receive.
Okay, and then Karen, did you want to add something?
It can take the shape of.
Okay, good, so it can take the shape of a container. And then show me gas. What do gas particles look like? Good. So what can we say about the particles of a gas? Someone want to raise their hand and tell me? Calvin, go ahead. There's a lot of movement, right? So we started off here as a solid. If we're all the way here as a gas, there's going to be a lot more movement. What else, Don?
No structure or no shape or volume.
Good, so no structure or shape or volume. What else? Tyson.
Gas is always pressure around.
Okay, good, so it spreads around, right? It'll fill up whatever space that it has. What else, Karen? Okay, we can come back to you, okay? Shayla.
Gas, it moves around and it has no definite shape.
Okay, no definite shape. Ajay.
H2O boils at 100 Celsius.
Okay, good. So if we're talking about a boiling point in that steam, it's becoming those gas particles, right? Good. What else, Jada?
High energy.
Very high energy, right? If we start off here with low energy, then all the way to gas, and that's high energy. Ajay.
The movements crash.
Okay, good. So they can hit each other, right? They're not necessarily, it's not like they're spread apart and they're hanging out. There's a lot of movement, so then they can run into each other. Doc.
They move very fast.
Okay, so really quick movement, right? Shayla.
Not like that.
No volume. Good. What else? Okay. Connect. David.
No structure.
There's no structure. Good. And then Karen, finish us off.
It has lots of energy.
A lot of energy, right? Good. So you guys did a really good job of reviewing like what solids and liquids are, how they move. What I want us to think about, let's start thinking about some of those social things that we talked about. Does anyone want to read what they wrote on their paper? Ajay, go ahead. On your guys' your center sheet on the discussion center, go ahead and read that sentence.
When it was 9/11, people had to fight for their rights. Everybody had to work together to save each other's lives.
Awesome. Jada, will you go into my phone so you can tell me this? Okay, good, Arjun. What else, Shayla?
When I grew up, I knew people had to work together and, work hard to, how they can make our lives better and
Okay, good. Let's go Kanae, and then Kanae, when you're done, you can go ahead, okay?
People wouldn't ride the bus until, they could say what they wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, so Kanae, what did you say?
When people wouldn't ride the bus until they could say what they wanted to.
Okay, good. So the bus boycotts, right? So people not being able to do exactly what they want. Jada.
The people had to work together for civil rights movement.
Awesome. So people had to work together for civil rights movement. And you can go ahead and finish this off.
After the Civil War had happened, after the Civil War had ended, it had left Americans be food from British.
Okay, good. So if you're fighting against somebody, you have to work with your team, right? So what I want us to think about, talking about the structure of solids, liquids, and gases, and then talking about like social issues. What are some benefits of people working like a solid? So, okay, so talking about those social issues, right? Like you were talking about 9/11, and you said that people had to help each other out. So which like state of matter is that most like?
That was gas.
You think it was like a gas? Okay, why?
Cause it was like moving so fast and then everybody kept bumping into each other.
So think about how chaotic it was, right? If we're thinking about those molecules, we saw those videos of people like running around. So we can think of that as a gas. What's another thing? I think you're gonna have a different answer. Okay, good. And why? What makes you think of a solid? Someone wanna help her out? We're gonna come back to you, okay? So I want you to listen, because I think that you're right. I think we can argue for any of these, because Ajna had a good point. She said there was a lot of chaos. People were moving around. Do you girls wanna help her out? Why were people acting like a solid in terms of 9/11? Can I? Good, so they were working together, right? They were really closely packed. So do you understand why people acted like a solid? How come?
Cause it was together.
Good, because they were working together. What else, Shayla? Okay, good. Jada.
I think mine was a solid because it was really not a lot of people.
Okay, so what was your example? Can you tell us again? Sorry. Your issue.